it's Lindsay Joo here, and we're here to film another episode of Crypto Jew. So the issue is that you guys haven't been watching. Someone gave me this idea on March Madness. So we're doing March Madness Men, Hottest Guy in Crypto. And today, my special guest is Jane Santiago. Jane's gonna tell us a little bit about herself, but Jane is currently not yet in crypto. I did ask many crypto friends and blockchain friends, and they all couldn't do it because of work obligations, reputation, what have you. But Jane is a fun, vibrant friend of mine, and so I asked if she would be part of the show. But Jane, yeah, so we
met through Joseph.
That's right.
Mogo. That's
entrepreneur.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's
entrepreneur.
It keeps going to my face.
I know. It's like extensions.
Yeah. So we met with Joseph, who is an entrepreneur. He has his own business.
Yeah, he has a business that pre-packages the ingredients and amount for vegetarian recipes. And then ships it to people, and then they cook the vegetarian recipes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like if you're in the US, it would be like a Blue Apron.
Yep.
Something like that, except it's vegetarian. I think a lot of the products are actually vegan and dairy free, like meatless for sure. And so you guys were having like a business meeting, and then we all just like had coffee. That's
yeah, it was fun. You and your dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah, that was cool. So since then, our paths have sort of intertwined when I was in cosmetics.
Oh my god, I run into you so many times. You guys, I ran into Lindsay at the mall, at an event. Like, I would be just like walking down the street and running into you. It's sometimes, I don't know how spiritual your audience is, but I'm pretty spiritual. I believe in certain energies or connections. Yeah, it's like the universe wants us to meet.
Yeah, I think so, because I mean, Seoul is what, like 25 million people?
Hey, I'm saying.
And here we are, we just keep running into each other. So I'm really glad that you're on the show today to help me with this.
Thank you for inviting me. This is gonna be super fun.
I think you should tell a little bit about your background, so people are like, oh, who is this Jane? You know, why is she qualified to talk on Hot Crypto Guys?
Y'all are so curious about me.
And so, yeah.
Okay.
So you're not only beauty, you're also brains, and I think a lot of people don't know that about
you. You guys don't know that I'm smart?
Yeah, tell them how smart you are.
Okay, cool. So I'm Jane Santiago. I came to Korea in a very strange way. We are in South Korea, I don't know if they know. But I was actually a biology major, human biology major, and I just got accepted into med school, and my parents really wanted me to come to South Korea for kind of personal reasons. To be honest, my dad's health wasn't so good. So I came here, and I was so cocky. I was thinking, oh, I got into med school, I have a degree in the STEM fields, I can get a job in any country, whatever, no big deal. I really underestimated how difficult life would be moving to another country, being in the countryside. So yeah, I had this idea. Actually, a lot of people gave me this idea to run for Miss Korea, and I thought I couldn't because I wasn't full Korean. And then I one day was curious enough to just check out the website, and they changed the rules saying that you don't need to be full Korean, you just needed a Korean citizenship, which I have. So,
because you're half Korean and half Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, exactly. But my parents are married in Korea, so through that process, I could have my Korean citizenship, which is cool. So I went for it, and I thought like, oh, I have nothing to lose. And I got much farther than I expected, so I'm happy with the result. I never expected.
Nice. You're a finalist, a Miss Korea finalist.
I was a finalist. Who would have
You
thought?
should have got your Miss Korea sachet.
You know, everything, but no, it's all good.
Nice.
It was cool.
And I mean, another point to the brains, not only do you speak English, you speak Spanish, and you speak Korean.
Yeah.
Any other languages or talents that I'm leaving out?
No, I mean, I like to dance, but you know, people underestimate how much brains it takes to dance and like memorize choreography because it's quick.
Right. You do traditional Korean dance.
Yeah, I do. When I was younger, I did traditional Korean dance, and now that I'm older, I'm really into Cardi B and hip hop, which is
Cardi B,
very, very classy.
Okay. We'll have to show some of those moves a little later.
Yeah, later, if you're so lucky.
So Jane, tell people like what you're getting into now, and I mean, I met you and you were doing like translation, you were doing a little YouTube. What is it you're focused on now?
So right now, I've really expanded on my project management business. We do large scale events in Asia. So right now, I'm doing some project management for League of Legends tournaments with Riot Games. There's a super big tournament that's broadcasted on an app called Twitch. I'm still in contact with the PGA, so we do the golf tournament in Jeju every year.
And what do you do at the PGA?
Well, basically for all of these events, we do local hiring and management of those hires that we do. So every event, if you have an international tournament, you need makeup artists, interpreters, hospitality, drivers, personal VIP assistants, and I can find people for all of that and do the management of their schedules and logistics if they're traveling or flying somewhere. Yeah, and also I want to get into exporting. We're exporting Korean cosmetics, and yeah, I love business.
So where are you gonna start then?
I want to start in South Texas. It's where I spent the most time in my time in the U.S.
It's your Longhorn.
Yeah, go Horns, baby.
Nice, in Texas. So would you be manufacturing them yourself? You want to do your own line, or do you want to currently use like some of my Pacific and some of the like big brands that already exist in Korea?
Yeah, I want to use more of the big brands. I think South Korean skincare has so many great brands, and it's just about informing people about what each brand is specifically tailored to and how to use the products.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I think that would be very insightful. I think you have a good perspective on it. Being, of mixed race, I think a lot of people think that Korean products are just for Koreans.
Right.
And so there's some hesitancy. So you can just go out there and represent and tell people that it's for all skin types, even though it's manufactured in Korea.
For sure. It's so good for every skin type. And even Korean people do not all have the same skin type.
True. And you're gonna get into LATAM too?
Yeah, I wanna go back to my birth country of Panama and my dad's country, or my dad's island, Puerto Rico. Be
nice. Okay. Well, we will watch out for that.
Thank you.
Let us know. Okay. So now I'm gonna get into the issue and why we decided to be here today to film this. So I've posted 5 videos so far. I have shot and recorded maybe an additional 10. And what I've noticed on the videos that are posted is the first one, it did pretty well. I had maybe 150 views, but then subsequently, my views are going down. So our mission here today, should we choose to accept it, is to select the hottest guy in crypto. It'll be interesting because I don't think that I know most of these people. I think that I've probably at least heard of, well, I hope at least over 50%, but it's around 50 people.
Oh wow.
That will be determining, tournament bracket style. In the tournament, it's 64, but I think the free bracket I downloaded was only 54 for whatever reason. So we're just gonna go through. Some people in crypto, they nominated the names.
Okay.
I haven't seen them, and then I had some friends and virtual assistants help me out and put it in the PowerPoint. So we'll go through, we'll take a look at the photos, and we'll just see who the winner is.
All right, cool. Maybe we should do a disclaimer, like,
Okay.
just because on first sight we don't think you're hot does not mean you're not a very good person.
True. This is
a game.
This is just a game. This is just some brevity, some comedy to talk about crypto in a different way and hopefully provide some laughs for our viewers. You think we can accomplish that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, March Madness men, the lineup. Let's see who we've got. Drum roll, please. All right, first up, who's it gonna be? Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah, where's the fan?
Oh, here.
Yeah, because I think that there's gonna be some people that I've met in real life. That's what I'm most nervous about.
Okay, cool. I'm glad that I'm here because I'm 99.9% sure I've met none of these people.
Yeah. So
I do
unbiased.
know one crypto guy.
Okay, who is it?
I know the Decentraland guys.
Oh, wait, the lounge in Singyonghun? That one?
They do have a lounge in Garosuke and Yoon, I think. But they're like it's like a video game. It's like an online world, and you can use cryptocurrency to like make your world.
Like a kind of like Sims.
Yeah, I guess so. With like a less human character, like a little cartoon character.
Oh, an avatar. Okay. I wonder if they're on the list. Like I said,
wonder if they're on the list.
I didn't put this list together. If you wish you were nominated, maybe we can do a part 2. Leave me a comment. But this is just, I think who they said they used is popular people on Twitter.
Okay.
People who are just really big in the space. And then some of the last events that I've been to. So this week we have Economy Seoul, which is going to be a really big event. So I think they drew people from that. There was Hong Kong Blockchain Week, which I also attended. So they drew people from that about 2 weeks ago in Hong Kong. And then I also went to the North American Bitcoin Conference in Miami.
Oh, wow.
In January. So if these people aren't popular on Twitter, then they would have been drawn from those other areas, the speaker lineup list. Because the other thing about crypto is that there are a lot of anonymous people on Twitter, so I didn't want to do like hot or not with people that just have avatars on Twitter. I really wanted to focus on people that had real live photos and were
and
visible.
not cartoons?
Yeah, not cartoons.
Are you not attracted to cartoons?
I liked Aladdin.
Yeah, Aladdin, a little cutie.
Yeah, I mean, he was also the voice of Steve from Full House, and he was really sweet.
Oh.
If you ever watched Full House growing up, but I certainly did. Okay, so who have we got? The first up is Nai, aka Michael. His Twitter handle is Mr. Michael. So. Okay, I have met Nai in person.
You have?
Yeah.
That sounds weird for you.
Okay, so I actually haven't told Nai this story, but the first time that I met him in person was in Bangkok, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I found him to be aloof. And
That's not cool. That's not sexy. That's not sexy, guys.
okay, so I tried to say hi, but I actually didn't in Bangkok, and then I was like, maybe he's a jerk.
So what was it? Like, could you pinpoint it, or it was just the energy of...
Well, he was talking to some people I know. He was talking to Gabby and Vinny of Crypto Roundtable, and I know Gabby because she's one of the first women in blockchain that I became friends with from Korea Blockchain Week back in summer 2018.
Okay.
And so, so I was like, oh, well, he's cool with them, so maybe because I like Gabby and Vinny, so I was like, okay, maybe he's an okay guy, but I didn't have a chance to say hi. But I will say, I did get to talk to him in Hong Kong a couple of weeks ago. Really nice, and I would say shyer than I would have thought, based on his tweet personality. Much more reserved. I would say just, more reserved now that I've had a chance to like hang out with him and talk to him more.
Okay, so he kind of made up for his bad first impression.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
I'd say so. Okay, so now I think we've got to go faster, but yeah, so what is our assertion? Do we, this is where we have to like, boom, boom, boom. This is the first one, so I think we're like really hesitating. Okay, and then, so this is what we're doing. We don't have to say ha or not. We just have to say him versus Brad.
Oh,
so next up we
okay.
have Brad Laurie.
Okay.
You only have one photo of Brad here, but okay, he reminds me of somebody I know from his photo. Any first impressions, Jane?
I mean, it's really hard to judge someone off of just one photo, but I have to say this is a not hot photo.
Okay, and so he has a YouTube channel. It also says on his bio, Okay, I teach to learn and learn to teach.
That's some hot points right there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Educator, I agree.
I like it when a guy can teach something.
He's giving back.
Yeah, for me it showed that he good hubby material because he can teach my kids instead of just leaving them to fend for themselves.
Okay. Did you ever have a crush on a teacher?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah. But you know what? It was not like when I was like in my grown after puberty phase. Like I was in the 7th grade and I had a really hot science teacher.
Science? Oh, and look, then you went into medical?
Hey. He would always tell me that I reminded him of Sandra Oh from Grey's Anatomy.
She's not very pretty, I don't think.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I would like that.
But you know, in South
comparison.
Texas, all Asians look alike. So according to the South Texans.
Sandra Oh, okay. She is like the best friend character on Grey's Anatomy, right? So like I want to be center stage, not best friend, but
For sure.
okay, so who's it gonna be?
I think for me, even though I think physically Nye is more attractive, for me Brad, the little that I know of Brad is more attractive. So I would say Brad out of the two.
Oh,
Are we gonna disagree?
I don't know. I think so because I was gonna say Nye.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have it's a toss up. So what are we gonna do? Okay, so let's hit the apple. If it goes your way, we'll choose yours. If it hits my way, we'll choose mine.
I'm hitting the apple?
Yeah, you hit the apple.
Okay. Brad, you win. I got you, boy.
Okay, we got the first one.
Maybe we need to
Sorry, Nye. Sorry. Okay, next up. Jake, aka Korean Jew. Huh. Okay, I can't see his face very well, but he has that kind of serious look. He's in a suit.
Yeah.
At the Real Korean Jew, join me in Telegram chat and YouTube. Okay, so he has a Telegram channel. Are you on Telegram?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so Telegram is big in the crypto world because they did their own initial coin offering. It's a messaging platform. It's supposed to be more private and secure. If it is, I think the jury is still out. I'm not sure if it actually is in fact, but especially what was going on with like Facebook data, that's kind of when it started to blow up. Okay, so who are we battling him against? Against Michael, Box Mining. Okay, we can see Michael's face a lot more clearly. Educator, he's got that going for him. Miner, let's buildle, okay, which I think means that he's associated with Erica Kong's group, which Buildle is her group that does events in and around Asia in the name of crypto that knowledge together. Okay, it also has a YouTube channel. I haven't watched his YouTube channel, so I don't know much about Michael. Okay, so Michael versus Korean Jew. I think I'm gonna have to go with Korean Jew.
Me
just
too.
Just because of the name.
I love the name.
Yeah. Okay, Korean Jew it is.
I've always thought that Korean people and Jewish people have so much in common. Education, frugal, still trying to be rich.
And my last name is Jew, J-O-O.
No way. Hey, Korean Jew.
I always say not that kind of Jew when it's spelled J-E-W, but he
That's
just
so funny.
embraced it, so.
Yeah, Korean Jew.
So who do we got next? We have Nicholas Merton, who I actually met in Hong Kong. Really, really nice.
Okay.
Young. I want to say he's like early 20s and I'm early 30s. So I was very impressed at how well spoken Nicholas is. I interviewed him for Crypto Trader.
Nice.
And he's well spoken. He has a huge following on YouTube. It's like 300,000.
Very cool.
And what I liked about meeting Nicholas is that he really is about helping the community. He gave me a shout out on his channel. I didn't ask him to do that, but it was really nice. So
That's nice.
I think he's just about like supporting other people that are coming up in the space, which is pretty attractive.
For sure.
Nicholas versus Sopo Man. Michael Sopo. Okay.
Wait, did we do the two battles against each other?
So we're battling Nicholas versus Sopo.
Versus Sopo, okay.
Crypto YouTube OG, which could mean he's only been in crypto for 2 years. So crypto, since it came, like Bitcoin was the first one.
Okay.
Really, I think the white paper came out in 2013, but there was some cryptography conversation about Bitcoin earlier than that. So who knows how long he's been in it. Altcoin maximalist. Ooh, now that's controversial. So a controversial guy, that could be interesting because I'd say most people are Bitcoin maximalists or fundamentalists, which is like they like the original, let's just say. Love Team Supo, I'm not sure if it's Supo or Supo. Hardall tweets, they're my personal opinion, not financial advice. Okay, it's not shilling, so he's not pumping.
First guy.
Okay, we're gonna go with Nicholas. Sorry, Sopo man.
Yeah, I mean, he just the vibe already is just less drama. I'm like really not into dramatic guys, so the maximalist.
Okay, yeah.
Controversial.
I can go. I feel could go with Nicholas. So yeah.
Ian Balina.
Uh-oh, a Latina.
Hey, where are you from? We don't know.
Investor, entrepreneur, author, $3 million businesses from the ground up. Features in Wall Street Journal, Forbes, CNBC. Okay.
This dude is much older than the other guys, right?
Yeah, well, he's an entrepreneur, author, self-built man. Okay, I like that, self-made man. And he is gonna go up against Bagsy. Okay, I have heard of Bagsy. I haven't ever seen or met Bagsy. So he has this avatar, we can't see his face, he looks a lot like Darth Vader.
Okay.
Why don't you read his description, Jane?
Okay, so he is a full-time amateur trader and educator, co-host of the Wednesday night crypto chat Let's Engage. Bagsy, I'm gonna say, personally, out of these two options, obviously we're gonna go with the first one because the first one actually has a real face. It's one of these things like go with the devil you know as opposed to the devil you don't know. So
okay, yeah,
show your face.
We'll go with self-made man over here, Balina. All right, and then after that we're gonna do Muro crypto analysis. Okay, well, let's see. He looks serious.
Yeah, he has a lot of facial hair, but it is well groomed, so
I can't do facial hair.
You can't do any facial hair?
I can't do like a full-on beard. For me, it's like no.
I can do it as long as it's maintained every day. Not once a week, not once a month. If it's maintained every day, I'm cool with it.
Like beard, I just think like Santa Claus, grizzly bear,
Oh,
like
yeah.
full beard. I mean like a little like scruff, that's fine. But like a full-on beard.
Yeah.
Also because like growing up, my parents' best friends, like they had beards.
Yeah.
So I just kind of think of like my parents' friends.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's weird.
yeah. So full beard. It's very in right now though. It's very hipster.
But you know what? I think guys care so much about the beards, and girls could not care less. Like I don't mind it, but I'm not into someone because of their beard. But guys are really big on it.
Yeah. I've never kissed a guy with a beard.
I have, and I have to say, if you are gonna have a beard, you better make sure that thing is soft. Like you better put some oil in it or have like naturally soft hair, because like nobody wants to make out with like one of these like stainless steel scrubby pads that you rub your dishes with.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
No, I've never kissed a guy with a beard, and I don't intend to.
Yeah, you know what? Do what works for you, girl. So we have Muro Crypto and
Also has a beard. Okay.
so both of these guys are not for you. Oh, but he's already a hubby. His bio says
Oh,
hubby.
and dad. Aww.
Oh,
He's got comedy though. That's cute. I like comedy.
yeah.
I wonder what Oaks means. If that means Oakland. Because I used to live in the Bay Area, so.
I'm gonna go with the first guy.
Okay.
Just because he says
Muro.
he's not married.
Okay. Not married man. You win.
Yeah.
Okay. Who do we have next?
The Shitcoin Sherpa. What a terrible name.
Shitcoin Sherpa, which means that he usually means that they don't believe in anything other than Bitcoin. That's the meaning there, and usually they're like a Bitcoin fundamentalist, and so they go around calling anything other than Bitcoin shitcoins, which I think is hilarious. but it is offensive to those that are making these quote-unquote shit coins.
Okay.
So, yeah.
As someone
it's controversial.
Who's not in like crypto yet, this bio sounds so offensive. It reads, the shitcoin Sherpa, level advisory board member, fundamental analyst, torrent and seedbox aficionado, shitcoin sifter extraordinaire. Like, this just sounds terrible.
So he's probably doing a lot of trading and
so this all
mining,
has some real
maybe.
meaning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Seedbox aficionado.
I don't know. I'm okay. Let's see who he's facing off with. I've never met him. I don't have much to say on him. Stash, crypto stash.
Okay.
He something about this reminds me of Amelie.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the green background.
Or like
that French movie.
The very interesting mustache.
Yeah. Well, French movie / French looking stash.
Yeah. I'm into the second guy more, if only for like the less offensive.
I like the eyebrow
words.
raise. That's cool. Okay, Shay, aka the stash, creating fun. Okay, I'm all about fun and eyebrow raise, so okay. I'll go with the stash versus shitcoin Sherpa.
Yeah. Also, he takes very good care of his mustache.
This next person I also met in Hong Kong is this Crypto Nekos or Koronekos, which is Japanese for black cat.
Okay.
He's really funny, really nice guy. Okay, full-time trader, investor, biz dev. Oh look, he even has like a little saying, love, life, learn. Okay, it's like one of those quotes you would read on the back of a car or something.
Hey.
I didn't know he was like that. And then he runs a Telegram group, right. Okay, so Z, who's Z against? Oh, Peter McCormack.
Ooh, this is actually, for once, we kind of have a tough face-off for me. Like, these are two seemingly normal good guys.
Okay, so Peter McCormack is big in the space.
Wait, he's a mommy blogger?
That's really funny. Mommy blogger.
What do you mean you're a mommy blogger?
So he's a blogger, but maybe he doesn't really get paid for his blogs. That's what I think of when I think of mommy blogger.
Wait, this bio is
dad.
not real. Giraffe, Nobel winner, Grammy nominee, dolphin trainer, thought leader. This is
I didn't
so
read the
funny.
whole thing.
Lord of the dance. That's so funny.
I do like funny. He looks really different in the two photos that they've chosen. The one on the right, he reminds me of like Dancing with the Wolves.
Yeah.
That guy.
It's really sexy.
The other one, he looks like he could be my banker. So
Yeah.
I like the black and white photo, but you know how I'm about beards. No.
That's true. I'm also really into guys with super dark hair.
Yeah,
So
me too.
The lighter brown, the light brown hair just isn't doing it for me right now.
Okay, so we'll go with Z. He's got black hair.
Yeah.
Like
Sorry.
black cat, Kuronekos. Okay. Black cat it is. Crypto Bitlord. Oh gosh, the hairless cats, they scare me.
Yeah, this just isn't doing it for me.
Okay.
I feel like if I was a skater, ska, gothic, like devil worshiper,
He looks like
chick, it'd be
Swedish.
Okay, but I'm not into this.
Who's he against? Crypto Bitlord versus Young Dung in Crypto. Aww. I do like that song by Khaled.
Oh,
Young Dung
you
and
know
Broke.
what? You win just for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good song. All right. It's him. Crypto J Chains. Okay. Another guy with a beard.
Okay, already Luke wins. I'm sorry. Like, you're wearing a side hat. You're above the age of 12. I don't know you, but I'm sure you could do much better than this. Take the sunglasses off. Wear a hat on the appropriate way if you're a grown man. Like, I just can't do
harsh
this.
words from
Yeah.
Jane. Okay, wait, who is Luke? I didn't see Luke Martin. Oh, look, he's on Crypto Trader with Ran. Okay. Daily live stream. He sort of has that like regal look about him too.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so we'll go with Luke.
Luke Martin.
Luke Martin, trader analyst.
The
Haha.
Crypto King.
It's Jake. It's Jake. Okay, I also met Jake in Hong Kong. Really, really nice guy. Pocket Nodes. I also interviewed him for Crypto Trader. So Pocket Notes, Anon, Crypto Kingdom Discord. I didn't know that he had a Discord group too. Are you on Discord? Discord is another app that's it's really popular with gamers. So if you're working with like Twitch, I'd say people that know Twitch usually know Discord too.
Okay.
So I think something that it has on other messaging platforms is you can have a really large audience and they can all participate in the chat and it's not going to crash the system.
Oh, cool.
And not many chat systems can do that very well. So I've used Discord. Basically, I was introduced to Discord when I started in crypto because everybody seemed to be using it. But like when I've had online classes, for example, and there's maybe 1,000 people trying to all chat about something, it handles those chat messages and the live discussion a lot better than other platforms.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so let's see. We've got, okay, so I've met both of these people.
Hey.
I will say that Ram might be out for you because he's a dad. He's a recent dad, but...
He's a recent dad or he's a recent married dad?
Oh wait, it says 2.5. Okay, maybe, I'm not sure if the 0.5, if this is old and it's referring to the bun in the oven or if it's referring to a dog or a cat.
He's cute.
But, yeah, that's Ram. I mean, maybe you can't tell from the avatar, but...
I'm gonna have to go with Ran.
Oh.
Yeah, you might be a daddy, but you're a cute daddy. You're a different daddy than the other type of daddy.
Oh, wait, okay. I would go with Jake. So I think we're gonna all do it this time.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's Ran. I'm sorry,
I keep
Jake.
winning this.
Okay,
Got you, Jake.
next.
The crypto guy.
The crypto guy. I can't really see him.
Oh, the crypto guy with the H-T-H-A.
I've never met him. I haven't listened to his podcast either.
Teaching others how to start crypto businesses. Give it a listen here. We have one picture of you. You are standing between the car and the car door. Okay, can we see the next guy?
Anthony Papiano, co-founder. Okay. Morgan Creek Digital, daily letter analyzing.
This is a nice smile. It's a little forced, but I like that we at least have more smiling info about him. I like him. Anthony. And he's Italian.
I was lukewarm on the first, so okay, we can go with Anthony, the crypto guy. Yeah, okay, we can go with Anthony.
Anthony. Ryan Calder. The network is robust in its unstructured simplicity. Okay. You're in a suit.
It reminds me of Miami, his photo, like Miami Vice or something, maybe a palm tree in the background.
For sure, okay.
I like Miami, so okay, maybe Ryan versus... So the next guy is Tone Vase, who I had a chance to meet in Hong Kong as well.
Okay, nice.
Tone used to have long hair in the crypto space and he recently shaved his head.
How's it look? Good improvement?
Yeah, I mean, I met him in person for the first time in Hong Kong with the shaved head, so I guess I started associating him as a shaved head man. What I thought was interesting about Tone is that he just says whatever he's thinking and he doesn't care.
I'm really into that. I'm really into blunt, honest, no filter people.
Yeah, so I could appreciate his honesty. I think that he's a bit controversial to some because he is so blunt on his beliefs. But when I spoke to him just one-on-one, he's a very nice guy, just, you know, talking about what he believed in. So he wasn't like, you know, shouting in my face or anything. So.
Yeah. Is he like known to shout or something?
I think he's known to be very opinionated and perhaps shout.
I don't know why, even though we are talking about shouting, which should be unattractive, I'm kind of into Tone. That's cool.
So it's Tone versus Ryan. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Tone.
Yeah, me too. Ryan, we just need a little more info on you, or a better picture of your actual face.
And then we have Gats. Okay, I love diamonds, but we're probably gonna choose whoever Gat's against.
Yeah.
Who is Gat? Gat versus Gareth.
Third generation South African, passionate entrepreneur, blockchain investor, former consultant. Yeah, I mean, this is way better than a picture of a diamond.
And I've met Gareth, so I can vouch he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Okay, Gareth.
Gareth, you win that one. Okay, so now we're going into the other quadrant. Oh, Peter Brandt. He's well known in the space. Classical charting principles, author, diary of a professional commodity trader. Oh, an author. Okay, very nice, very nice. Oh, but he's going against CZ. Okay, we have to give it to CZ because he's the head of Binance and just awesome. And he's nice to everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Binance's biggest exchange right now. It is, yeah, it's the biggest exchange by far. So
Cool.
he's definitely a celebrity.
All right, CZ, you win with your celebrity ship.
Yep, sorry, Peter.
Okay, Sherlock's picture is wild. Sherlock's picture looks like he wants to be called Daddy in a penthouse with 10 girls inside. What is this picture?
Okay, I'm not really a fan of smoking.
Me neither.
So I would probably, oh, but the other guy doesn't even have a crypto verso?
Take
No.
your pimp ship somewhere
Okay, yep.
else.
Sorry, I guess we have to go with Sherlock then.
No!
Yeah, because it's Avatar.
But I prefer this weird avatar over Pimp Daddy 101. We disagree?
Yeah, go ahead, hit the apple, see what happens.
Where'd the apple at? No, Pimp Daddy.
Oh,
Sorry. Long shot. Okay.
Okay, and then next we have Brock Pierce.
This
So,
hat is way too big for his head.
Brock Pierce comes from the acting world. I'm not
Okay.
sure if you're familiar with him. I can't recall which movies he's been a part of. It's his signature, the hat.
Okay.
So when you see the hat, you know, oh, that's Brock Pierce. And he is also in charge of DNA, which is a large fund. Yeah, he seems to be a very nice guy, very busy. I've seen him on some interviews on Crypto Trader and YouTube, as well as he was in Miami. He's also at Korea Blockchain Week. So yeah, I don't know him personally, but I do think that he's doing a lot in the space. Oh, you might like this. He is trying to do a lot with crypto in Puerto Rico, actually.
Hey, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, so points on that.
Points on that for sure. I like that. You do stuff with that.
Oh, and Charlie Lee, creator of Litecoin. You know, I just had someone who they tried to fork Litecoin, and that can be done really easily when you like make an adjustment on top of the blockchain. So Litecoin is what they're calling an altcoin or a shitcoin, as some have shitcoin strip has said. But people like it because it's supposedly faster. That's the idea behind Litecoin. I guess I don't have real opinions on Litecoin because I haven't used it, I haven't forked it. I don't necessarily recommend that clients use it for forking and transactions, but I think that it was a necessary part of the blockchain evolution. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go with Brock Pierce.
I'm kind of indifferent between these two.
What about Puerto Rico?
Yeah, it's cool. I just can't get over the hat. Like, I totally understand having something be your signature, but I mean, I also think it should like work for you, and it just doesn't work for him. Maybe I'm being vain about it. I'm sorry, guys. No, I'm not being vain because it's a personal choice. I disagree with your stylistic choices. But
Impacts the life of billions.
okay, you know what? That's hot for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
Brock. Beep beep.
Silicone crypto. My sense of humor and passion is contagious. Oh, married to Elliott Wave theory. Energy for crypto is contagious. He's humorous. He helps people. Okay, I've never met this Phil Cone. I like the glasses.
Yeah, him and Eric Cho.
Also haven't met turning a 1K trading account. Okay, so if you have $1,000, you want to put it into his trading account. He can do a few big trades on it per week. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Cho, is that a Korean last name?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So maybe he will be at Economy.
I'm into Eric Cho. I like this thing about like 1K. I'll do something with it.
Okay. Eric. Adrian Bashak. He is the producer of CNBC Crypto Trader. So I first met Adrian in Miami, actually. Really nice. I met him at the Clevelander when they were having the conference, the North American Bitcoin conference.
Okay.
Super nice, all about helping people network. And the show is really a great show. I mean, I'm biased because I've been a part of it, but
Oh, hey.
but it's a great show. And Jacob Canfield. I'm a serial entrepreneur that has a serious addiction to helping people. Oh, he has a nice smile. But because I know Adrian, I was going to have to go to Adrian.
I'm gonna say Adrian also.
Oh, and he's half Latin too.
Yeah, he looks a little Latin. I always like, you know.
You can tell.
You don't have to be Latin, but if you're a little Latin, I like you.
Yeah, he's half Russian, half Mexican.
Oh, that's hot. That's really hot. I'm learning a little bit of Russian this day. Siski.
Oh, Siski. Privet. That's all I know. Ken Bossick. How goes it? Oh, it's like a dating profile. Hey, how goes it? I'm Ken. Here to talk about Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories. Need help buying crypto? I offer hands-on one-on-one consultations. Okay. Okay, Ken, we see you. Okay, so we've got the Ken and then Ken versus Digital Lawrence. Okay, so Digital Lawrence, I haven't met in person, but I'm supposed to meet in person, so I feel like I'm supposed to be nice. But we were introduced on Telegram. So he is in the West Coast.
Okay.
And founder of FOMO Hunt, and then he's, I think, playing a big part in arranging the Crypto Invest Summit. But really nice via Telegram, and he's friends with one of my friends, so that's how I was introduced.
Yeah, I think they're both good guys. I just can't seem to lean towards one or the other.
Okay, let's go with Digital Lawrence.
Yeah,
then,
okay, Digital Lawrence.
Okay, Niraj K.
Great smile.
Agrawal. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. And Communications Coin Center, the cryptocurrency policy think tank. Okay, I haven't used Coin Center, or I'm not that familiar with it, but he does media inquiries. Yeah, he has a nice smile. Okay.
Really nice smile.
Niraj versus Alex Libertas, partner CEO of the Daily Chain. No, Alex has a nice face.
I'm into Niraj more.
Okay, I don't know either of them, and
Yeah.
I haven't used Daily Chain either, but it's interesting because it looks like they're both putting out information and media, so that's why they were maybe battled up against each other. But yeah, let's go with Niraj.
Yeah, I like
Nice,
it.
friendlier smile.
Exactly. Be friendly. Ooh, this is a hard last name. Chris Marzalek.
Okay, maybe he's in Hong Kong. Chris_HK.
Okay.
Crypto.com, that's a pretty badass URL.
Oh, actually, yeah, that is.
I don't use
He looks
Crypto.com.
older than the other guys too. Like he's not in his 20s.
He's not in his 20s, yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. So Chris versus...
Oh, James Putra. Another great smile. My goodness. You're killing me with the nice
Fintech
smile.
expert, investor, and entrepreneur. Okay, so we have James, and then we have... I really like the URL, so because of the URL, I'm gonna go with Crypto.com.
I'm more into James. I feel like James and I could hang out.
Again? Okay, we're the apple.
Here you go.
All right.
Oh, you got it. Sorry, James.
Okay, Crypto.com, you win. Michael O, cool BitX CEO.
Everyone's a CEO.
I want to say Cool BitX is an exchange. I haven't used Cool BitX either, nor met Michael. Crypto mass adoption, I like that. So he's, teaching people. He's creating things. I like creators. Okay, so points for Michael versus Drew Hinks. Hinks, maybe? He looks like Prince William.
Drew's hot. Drew's a hottie.
Wait, does he have a beard in the left photo? I can't tell because it's got a lot of shadow on it.
It does, but I picked Drew.
I'm not really into Prince William, so I'm just gonna pick the other guy. But
Oh my God.
do you feel strongly about it? If you feel strongly about it, then we can give it to Drew Hinks.
Yeah, I just didn't feel anything for other guys.
For Michael? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Michael. It's Drew.
Drew. Okay, we were in
okay, so
round
then-
2.
Yeah. So then we go to round 2, but let's just take a little break and talk through.
No more looking at the guys.
Yeah, let's just talk through some of the things that are on our mind, which is 1, best pickup line that you've had or can
Best.
remember.
I don't know if this will be a pickup line, but I once started a little thing with someone. They came up to me and they just said, "Hey, you're cute," and I just said, "I know," and then we started seeing each other. So
Wow, how gutsy. You just said, I know.
I mean, I liked that he came up to me, and then when I said I know, he just like burst out laughing. So that little exchange was like really fun to me. It's the first thing that comes to my mind. What about you?
I'm not a fan of pickup lines.
It's hard.
I feel like you should just be yourself and try and start a conversation. And I also feel like when people are coming on with a pickup line, that they don't have good intentions.
For sure. But like, okay, like, do you have an example of, just to help our men out here, like what's something that has ever worked for you? If there's someone that I'm interested in, I let them know. And so, like, I guess the last 2 relationships that I was in, I went up to them. Okay. And I approached them and started talking to them. I did use kind of a pickup line. So I was in Las Vegas in Tao. I don't know if you've been to the club Tao in the Venetian. I haven't been, but I know about it, yeah.
Okay. And I was there with my girlfriend, and we saw these 2 guys at the bar. And I was like, let's go talk to them. And so rather than like really think about what I was gonna say, I was like, I want to go talk to him. And so I saw him from across the way, and I just went up to him and I said, hey, are you gonna stand there? Are you gonna dance?
Okay. And what was his response?
He was just like looked at me, and he was like, okay, let's dance.
So again, to help out our fellas out there, what made you want to go up to this guy? I mean, the room, the club, whatever, is full of dudes. Is it particular, like he fit your taste, or is it just all around he had something?
Timing was a big part of it.
Timing?
Yeah, it seemed like, okay, we are 2 girls, there are 2 guys, there was like a clear pathway, and he was very good looking.
He's very good looking.
Very good looking, yeah.
So what can we say is good looking for guys?
My type? Well, I can speak to my type. I would say dark hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the dark hair. I like nice eyes. Eye contact. Not too much eye contact, but just like someone who you can tell is listening by looking in their eyes.
Yeah, that's sexy.
Let's see, nice and funny.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's probably my type.
What about some turn-offs?
I don't like it when people talk too close to me. So I don't like when I can feel like their breath on my cheek. Like, that's too close.
Yeah, for sure. That was so close.
Back up.
Yeah, that was so close.
That is really unappealing. Also, I don't like it when guys treat different people of different ways based on their foreseen financial status. So in crypto, if you're a celebrity, I think it's usually assumed that you have a lot of crypto or a lot of money. And if you're not a celebrity, then maybe you're not as rich.
But that might not be the case.
It might not be the case. You could be one of those avatars.
Yeah, true.
And you really don't know in crypto. I mean, that's what it's all about, like secrecy and cryptography. So I just believe, in crypto and in life, that you should try and treat everyone with respect. So if I feel like someone disrespects someone else because of their seen financial status, that's a big turnoff.
I totally agree. I mean, I'm not in the crypto world, but it's a huge turnoff for me when guys kiss ass to certain people due to thinking that that person can help them in their career or whatever, I really don't like that. I mean, whether you're a man or a woman, I like to think that you can stand on your own 2 feet, and if you have a drive, your drive can push you wherever you need to go without kissing up to someone, or because part of kissing up to someone is like kind of like downplaying the other people around them. Yeah, that's super unattractive.
Gotcha. So what about best date? Do you have a best date that you've been on, or an ideal date, like a date you really want to go on but nobody's asked you?
Oh my gosh, let me think about it.
Okay, I have one.
Okay, tell yours first, because I have to think.
Okay, so it was funny because I didn't know, I didn't plan on it being a date. I was single, but this is an experience that I paid for, so I wanted to go scuba diving. And I was by myself, and my friend couldn't go with me because she was pregnant. So she's certified, but she's pregnant, so she can't go scuba diving. So I went by myself, and
That's great.
I was in Spain. I mean, I'm certified, I have to go with a buddy though, so I went with one of the dive masters. And, you know, I pay something like 70 euros for the dive and my equipment. And I'm just thinking, like, this is just gonna be fun. I'm in Spain on an island that I haven't been to before. I was in the Canary Islands.
Wow. This is romantic already, even if you're by yourself. Date yourself.
And I just went to the one that was close to her house. She lives on the beach, so we went, she dropped me off. And then we go, and it's actually 3 of us in the car out there, but then the third diver decided not to go on the second dive. But I did feel like I was on this date. But it was so romantic because you can't talk to each other underwater. I mean, that's why you use hand signals.
Oh, actually, yeah, that is really. I'm like picturing it, like, you know, you got everything on your face. That's really hot.
And
you're just like,
yeah, communicating with body language. And so like at first actually I thought that I was going to refuse to go on the dive because the weather had been really windy, and so it was white capping on the water. And the entry point was a type of entry that I'd never done before. It was really rocky, and you have like this 30-40 pound tank on your back.
that's right.
And I'm in like flippers, and when I take the flippers off, I'm in these booty things that don't have a lot of traction.
Right.
So I'm just afraid that what's gonna happen is I'm gonna fall with this huge like aluminum tank on my back. And I was like, I don't know if it feels safe doing this. And like one of the first rules of scuba is you should always feel comfortable, and it's always like your call if you're gonna do the dive or not. And he's like, it's gonna be okay. And we were talking all in Spanish, you know, está bien, no te preocupas, niña. And I'm like, oh, but like I'm worried. Yeah, his English was not great, so we just spoke in Spanish. Also,
Another language barrier. I'll just rely on body language.
well, no, my Spanish is alright.
Yeah, I believe you.
And so he's just saying like, it's okay, like I got it, and he's just like, estás conmigo, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll try. And so he goes in first, and he's just like, just follow my lead. So I go, and it's the swiftest current that I've ever been in too, because it just like picked us up and went.
Wow.
I mean, long story short is it was really fun because it was the only dive that wasn't a really touristy spot. So there weren't any people around. It was just fish and wildlife, and
you.
and so like that was really sweet. And it was very, I mean, I love scuba diving, so it's one of my favorite things to do. And then I felt like I was on a date, because underwater, like he was like holding my hand like this.
Okay.
But I thought it was just because we're like, the current is so strong, right?
Yeah.
That you don't want to lose each other because then it could be really dangerous. And so he's holding my hand, but I just thought like, oh, this is just for safety. But then later, he takes his respirator out of his mouth and he kisses my hand underwater.
That is so sweet. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Men, take notes. I'm gonna break it down for you after this.
He put his respirator back in, and then we kept swimming. But I was like, that's when I knew, right? That it was like not just a safety precaution to like hold my hand.
This is the best feeling I think a female can get, is when a guy can take care of himself, and then his top priority is just to make sure that you're good. And like be sweet. I think that's the best feeling, because my story is similar.
Oh, really?
Similar but different. But I was thinking about like what are the key factors that made us think like, oh, this is the best day I've ever been on. And it was like this. So I don't know that this is like my ideal best day. I haven't thought of that, but the best day I've been on was actually my 16th birthday. Or was it my 15th? Yeah, okay, anyways, I was a little bit of a wild child. I was very academic, but I was also a little bit of a wild child. I had a lot of friends that were older than me at that time. And we had a house party.
Wait, you were 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I lived in this like gated community where new houses would come up in construction.
Yeah.
And if a house would come up in construction and it was almost done, they still wouldn't lock the door. So you could.
Yeah, because it's the South, right?
Yeah. So you have so much land, right, and new development that's coming up. So my friends and I, we went into this like house that was being built, and we just like threw this like party in there. So I mean,
trouble.
Yeah, so much trouble. Okay, in my defense, I was 15 and I was like under the guise of like a bunch of like my 18 and 19-year-old friends. So they brought alcohol and everything, but I didn't invite my ex-boyfriend at the time, and he was super mad about it. So he came and he crashed my party, and he was like, if you don't leave now, I'm gonna call the cops, like blah blah. He was just so upset that I didn't invite him and I was having a party. But I was also so upset because it was like my birthday. So I was like, why are you ruining my birthday? But anyways, it was like 1 a.m. at this time, so whatever. So we all left, because we weren't trying to get in trouble, because we were actually like all like officers of like different organizations in our club, and we weren't like trying to get expelled or anything happened. Anyway, so we left, but one of my guy friends, he took me like kind of under his wing, because I was like crying. I was like, how did you do this to my ex-boyfriend? So he took me under his wing. He was like, let me take you somewhere. And so I was like, fine. And it wasn't just me and him. It was like he also took me and a couple of my girlfriends. So I thought that was really sweet. And then we went to this hill, and it was like a place where you could see a bunch of stars. And so he had like a blanket, and my girlfriends went out talking, and he was like, Jane, come here. And so we were on the hood of his car, we laid down, and we were just looking up, and it was really sweet. And he was just like, don't worry about it, everyone had a great time, and now you're here, and now we're looking at the stars. And then I saw a shooting star, and it was the first shooting star I ever saw. So all these little moments put together made me think that was the best date ever, despite the fact that him and I never dated.
What?
Yeah.
No, I thought this was gonna turn into a budding romance.
No, we never dated, but I love that memory, because I just remember like I was not feeling okay, and I was feeling so like screw guys, whatever. And then this like young man, he was like 1 or 2 years older than me. I think he was like 16 or 17 at the time. He just took me and my friends, and we drove somewhere, and he just cared to make sure that I was okay. Like, it was really sweet. I think every girl loves this kind of like protector feeling from a man.
That's a really nice story, and it's so interesting that you're only 15, but it's something that you see in the movies a lot. That's such like a John Hughes movie, like Sweet 16 Candles or something. I think, but yeah, there are a lot of lessons there that he wasn't like trying too hard, but he was just listening to your emotions and like trying to be there for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I think that I wanted to talk just a little bit about why we're doing the video today. And while it is funny and comedic in nature, my real intent and purpose behind the video is to try and make crypto more accessible to mainstream.
Right, I love that, because people like me just don't know much about it, and it's kind of intimidating to get into.
So I started off with these one-on-one videos, but nobody was watching them. So that's why you have to go a little bit more like gossipy, lighthearted, and then the general that's what gets airtime, right? So I figured if we did something of this nature, more people would watch it. And there is some intelligible information within the content, mostly comedic, but maybe you could learn about Litecoin, maybe you could learn about what a shitcoin is and why people have these beliefs. So I hope there are some educational nuggets that can start a conversation for what is crypto, what are wallets, what is blockchain doing in the space, and then other people can learn something, or maybe just find one thing that was interesting that they didn't know before watching the video. I don't take myself too seriously, so I hope no one was offended. If you were, let me know. Maybe we'll do something different next time. Otherwise, you're probably not watching, so not a big deal. Yeah, so I also just wanted to turn it back to us and what we're doing. We're not here just like looking for husbands in crypto. We are actually...
Not looking for a husband at all, thank you. I mean, not now.
We are actually out in the world accomplishing, I mean, I've known you to have many business ideas, many entrepreneurial sites, and so I think it was really fascinating what you told me about why you started in Miss Korea when you came to Korea. So Miss Korea Finalist, I'm not sure what the grand prize is, but in like Miss Universe, Miss USA, it is scholarship money, and so a lot of times those women are after education, not just fame. So, you know, what is it that propelled you to get into Miss Korea?
That's a great question. I don't get asked that a lot for some reason, but
They just say, oh, she's so beautiful. That's why.
No, that's not the case, but thank you. Yeah, I mean, in Miss Korea, traditionally in Korea, Miss Korea is a great title. It kind of has some weight to it, that you're representing the country and that you are a lady and that you are also scholarly, and it can give you some good connections in the country of South Korea. And I have not lived in South Korea before, so when I moved here, I think I touched on this earlier, but I thought I could, you know, just interview at a couple of places and that they would want me because I went to a good university and I was in the STEM fields, but I found it to be so much harder because, I mean, I really don't know why, but it was much harder than I anticipated it being.
Getting a job and breaking into biology in the STEM field in Korea.
Exactly. It was really difficult to break into anything. I mean, I got to a point where I'm, you know, it doesn't even have to be medicine or lab related. Like, I just wanted to do something in this country because you need to have a part in society. Like, you cannot just move to a country and sit.
But you speak the language, you still felt like you didn't have an in?
I didn't have an in. I mean, I didn't have a single friend. Like, I had my mom, my dad, and my mom's brothers and sisters, so my aunts and uncles, and their children, like, my cousins are all like in their 40s and 50s even, and they're also, none of them are in Seoul. So Seoul in South Korea is a very international city, but the other cities are not very international. I knew I didn't want to be an English teacher. And
likewise, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was kind of being stubborn because I had a lot of offers to be an English teacher, but my stubbornness comes from I wanted to do something that would help me grow.
And something that was a career.
And something that was a career, exactly. Like, I wasn't just looking to make money. So yeah, I realized I was reading a lot of books and Googling a lot on how people make connections. It's really hard to have a foot in the door when there's no one to open that door for you. You know, like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, no friends, no legacy, that you're just starting over in Korea.
Yeah, you're starting over completely as an adult. No one knows you, no one needs to help you with anything, but you kind of need that when you're new to a country. So I thought that despite all the jokes about me being Miss Korea amongst my friends growing up, that I might actually try out for it. I thought I couldn't before. My family told me I couldn't because I wasn't full Korean and half Korean. But then I found out that that was not a part of the rules, that actually a part of the rules was just to have Korean citizenship, which I had. And that simply by applying, I would be the first mixed race applicant to the contest. So I thought, oh, that's cool, I can't lose. Like, just by default, I would be the first mixed race girl in the Miss Korea competition. So I did it, and then I kept progressing to the next rounds, which
You were surprised by.
I was legitimately surprised. I mean, Lindsay, there was a day that, because at the time I had lived in Korea for 4 months, barely, and I didn't prepare enough. Like, I didn't have a pageant coach or anything, and I showed up to the interview, and I think at the time my Korean reading was not so good. I didn't catch that you needed to have a talent at the interview.
Oh, oops.
So I just showed up, And I really like to dance, like hip hop dance. So I just made a choreography in the bathroom.
Oh my god, you did?
Yeah, I mean,
freestyling pretty much.
I basically freestyle. I mean, these girls came with like the traditional Korean drum, the dress, or a violin, or something.
All by yourself. You're just like, what can I do?
I was
like,
just like,
gotta move.
exactly. Like I kid you not, when I was genuinely surprised when I kept on progressing, because I did it, and then I was just like, Korean people are very blunt. Korean people are not like American judges where they might be like, good job.
Nice job, honey. Nice job.
They're more like Simon Cowell. Like if you did bad, they'll tell you. But I was done, and then I was like, and they were like, great job. How long have you been dancing and everything? I was just like, I've just been doing this like in my bedroom like since I was like 8. So
what song did you use?
I used Bruno Mars. That's What I Like. Yeah, I had a little bit more energy with that song because just a week prior, I met the producer from LA who made that song for Bruno Mars, and they recently got a Grammy. So I had a little bit of like,
timing was really
I had a little bit of energy of like, I'm gonna crush the choreo for this song, and I'm freestyling on stage in front of 15 judges.
Look at you, step up, man.
Yeah. So I did it, and then so in that round there were a lot of girls. I mean, this was just everyone that from the applications they wanted to see in person. And so from that, then they chose 23. It's 23 or 24, something like that, girls for the stage competition that would be like televised and everything. And then what's really great about it, it's different from the US competition. Like they provide everything for you. They give you speech coaches, they give you like how to walk coaches, how to pose, they give you tips on like how to do your makeup and hair different and everything. And they provide all the dresses, all the bikinis, all the photo shoots, all the touring, because you do some touring to promote the sponsors that sponsor the Miss Korea event.
Do they take the dress back?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
They take everything back for sure. So you don't get to keep anything inside. But yeah, so it was a really great experience.
Wow, that's so brave of you. Look at you paving the road. You'd only been here in Korea for 4 months.
Yeah.
You know, your reading in Korea was so-so. You didn't have a talent prepared, but you just like, I'm gonna come up with something in the bathroom. I can just see you like in the wheelchair accessible stall. Like, okay, well maybe I'll try this. Let me go stretch it.
Oh my god, maybe it was worse because it wasn't even a private stall. It was one of these stalls with like 5 stalls. So, you know, you had women coming back and forth, washing their hands, looking at me like, what is this girl doing? And I'm just kind of like, I've got a busted
These ajumas are like, 미친.
Yeah, for sure, you know. I mean, it's just one of these things where I think sometimes it's good to be at, I mean, not that I was like rock bottom of where a human can be at rock bottom, but it's good to be at a place where you have nothing to lose and you just go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I had nothing to lose.
Nothing was really riding on you becoming Miss Korea.
For sure. I mean, I wasn't trying to at all.
Just gonna have some fun with it, and then look at you, ready for anything. Okay, I got a secret talent. Let me show you.
Yeah, for sure. I was just ready, but I felt like I needed a little bit of something in South Korea to say like I belong in this country or anything, and I felt that Miss Korea would give me that way in, and to be honest, it didn't.
But what about you, like inside?
But me inside, I had a lot more faith in myself. I had a little bit of kind of like, why not? Just why not?
You
Why not
recognize
try?
something inside of you, I think. Otherwise, you wouldn't have become a finalist.
Yeah, for sure. I think I recognized my talent is that like I might not be the tallest, the prettiest, or the most prepared, but I'm really genuine. And I think one of the feedbacks that I kept on getting from the coaches is that like that's really cool. And I never thought of that as cool, but I was like, okay.
You're flexible. You think on your feet, and you're resourceful. And I think that you're very confident. So I think that's what led you to be so successful in the competition.
Thanks, Carly. Well, why don't you tell us about your story? Because I think you similarly came here. I mean, at least I had my parents. Even if my mom hadn't lived in the country for 20 years, she's still there. I mean, what was it like for you to come here with like your one friend?
Yeah, I moved here with no plan. I had one friend, my BFF from college, my college roommate, Minji.
Hey.
And so I lived with her and her parents for about a month before I found a crypto job on Craigslist.
Wow.
A roommate in Gangnam on Craigslist. And here I am in crypto today.
But you're crushing it. I mean, I don't know, like within the YouTube space, you guys know this, but Lindsay, amongst us entrepreneurs and the expat world here in South Korea, like she is a boss babe. Like, I don't know that this like truly comes across in these videos or not, but let me vouch for her and tell you, she's a boss babe.
Thanks,
I mean, she's just crushing it. It's tough out here in these streets, but she's doing her thing.
I'm trying. Trying. Yeah, well, thank you so much for sharing your personal story. I do want to wrap on this round, but if you guys enjoyed, we're going to do a round 2. I'll invite Jane back, and we'll see. We'll see who will progress, because then that would determine, it's about 30-ish that we're at now, so the next round would determine the Sweet 16.
The Sweet 16.
Yeah. So let us know what you guys think, if you enjoyed these types of videos, if you want us to do a second round. And, you know, thank Jane for coming and representing what she's doing, not only for women and paving the way, but also in Seoul, Korea, with expats and cosmetics and translation. I mean, you're doing so many things. So I think it's amazing to share on the channel and just also provide a voice for female entrepreneurs that want to do something in a foreign country without knowing anyone or having any like legacy ins or guarantees. I think that that's a beautiful story that demonstrates that. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been an episode featuring March Madness Men, tournament style. And you guys will see me on the crypto circuit. I'm gonna be at Economy, I'm gonna be at Crypto Invest Summit, and I'm gonna be at Consensus in New York. So, please say hi. I don't bite, I promise.
She's so nice.
And see y'all next time. Jump on the block, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Da 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 da.